to the Laboratory of Life, Technology and Livelihood Education. My name is Teacher Cherry Lupasqua, or you can call me Teacher Cherry, your teacher in TLE Bread and Pastry Production. But before we start, make sure that you have your self-learning module, your pen and your notebook with you, because we will have a fun learning experience in this subject. Be reminded that this video lesson will only be successful if you follow our rules. Our topic is accurate measurement of ingredients, and this is based from the most essential learning competency. And we have the following learning objectives. First, differentiate dry and liquid ingredients. Second, enumerate the different types of dry and liquid ingredients in baking. And third, demonstrate the steps in measuring dry and liquid ingredients and appreciate the importance of measuring baking ingredients accurately. Let's start with a pretest to check your prior knowledge about the topic. You will encircle the products you would measure with a dry measuring cup. You can now pause this video and write your answer in your ICT notebook. Let us now check your answers. If you encircled sugar, sour cream, butter, flour, rice, breadcrumbs, peanut butter, and brown sugar, you are correct. If not, well, don't worry because this video will help you understand the lesson well. So let's start with our first activity, and I named it Let's Investigate. Do you know Detective Conan? What is the job of Conan? Conan is a detective, so today you will be playing the role or job of Detective Conan, wherein you will investigate something. Are you excited? Are you ready? Again, our first activity is entitled as Let's Investigate. What you will do is that I will be presenting or showing pictures of failed baked products. What will you do is that you will list down all the possible reasons why these baked products failed. Is that clear? Are you ready? If you are ready, let us now wear our suit and get our magnifying glass. Let us investigate. These are now the pictures of failed products. You have 3 minutes to investigate. Time starts now. Again, you can pause this video and write your answer in your ICT notebook. Let us now check your answers. What do you think are the possible reasons? Very good. First is overmixing the mixture. Second, wrong oven temperature. Third, wrong baking wares or pans. And the last reason is inaccurate measurement of ingredients. Those are some of the reasons why these baked products failed. And now, if you were a baker, what will you do in order for you to produce quality baked products? Yes, correct. One way is not to overmix the mixture. Next, you have to use the right oven temperature for a certain type of baked products. And third, use the right baking pans or wares. Example, if you are baking chiffon cake, what type of baking pan you will use? Yes, correct. You will use tube center pan. And number 4, you have to measure the ingredients accurately. Is that clear? Again, our topic for this video is about accurate measurement of ingredients. And now, let us watch the demonstration on how to measure dry and liquid ingredients correctly. Let's begin with dry ingredients. First is flour. Always sift the flour before measuring to remove lumps or other foreign materials. To measure 1 cup of flour, slightly scoop the flour into the measuring cup until overflowing. Do not shake or bang the cup. Use the back of a knife or spatula to level off the excess flour. White sugar is measured by scooping the cup or measuring spoon into the container until it is overflowing. Then, level off with spatula. Remember, do not tap the sugar to avoid having it compressed inside the cup. Next is brown sugar. Spoon sugar into a dry measuring cup. Press the sugar up to the bottom of the cup using the back portion of the spoon. Press and add more sugar. Then, level it off using spatula or any straight edge tool. Now you know if you done it right if you tap it out into a bowl and the sugar holds its shape. If it crumbles, it means you haven't packed it properly. Baking powder. Using the measuring spoon, lightly scoop out of the container. Use the back of a knife or spatula to level off the top edge of the measuring spoon. Liquid ingredients are measured in a glass measuring cup. Liquid ingredients need to be measured at eye level. To properly measure a liquid ingredient, place the liquid measuring cup on a flat surface and pour the liquid into the cup until it reaches the desired line of measurement. And do not lift the cup when measuring. If you have questions, you can text or chat me. With that, let's proceed to our next activity entitled A or Nang. It's a Blaan word. A means yes and Nang means no. So I will be presenting video clips showing the proper and improper way of measuring dry and liquid ingredients. What you will do is that you will identify if it is correct or incorrect. If it is correct, you will say A. And when it is incorrect, you will say Nang. Is that clear? Are you ready? Let's start with the first video clip. Is it A or Nang? Great, it is Nang because shaking while measuring dry ingredients will affect its measurement. What about the second video clip? A or Nang? Very good, Nang, because if you lift the cup while measuring liquid ingredients, you will have inaccurate measurement. How about the third one? Is it A or Nang? Yes, it's A. When measuring liquid ingredients, it should be in an eye level to have an accurate measurement. What about the number 4? Yes, it's A. When removing the excess ingredients while measuring dry ingredients, you have to use the spatula or any straight edge tool. How about the last video? A or Nang? Great, Nang. When measuring flour, the first thing you do is to sift the flour to remove the lump or any foreign materials. Great job, grade 8. Let's proceed now to our last activity entitled Measuring Time, showcasing the proper way of measuring baking ingredients. What you will do is that choose one ingredient inside the box and showcase or present or demonstrate the proper way on how to measure it. You can showcase, present, or demonstrate your chosen ingredients by choosing one of the following options depending on the availability of your resources as well as your skills you are good at. Option letter A. For students with smartphone and internet access, you may present a 2 to 3 minutes video presentation presenting the proper way on how to measure accurately your chosen ingredients. Option B. For students with smartphone, internet access, as well as TikTok account, you may present your output with a 1-minute video. You can also post it in our Facebook group. Or option C. For students with smartphone without internet access or data, you may present your output by using Photo Story, wherein you will capture pictures showing the step-by-step process on measuring your chosen baking ingredients. And option D, for students without smartphone and internet access, you may choose the following. Number 1, you may present your output by using comics, wherein you will show the step-by-step process on how to measure properly and accurately your chosen ingredients. And for option number 2, for letter D, you will present your output using drawing, showing step-by-step process on how to measure accurately your chosen ingredients. You can present your output through my Messenger or Gmail account. This will be the rubric on how I will rate your output. Always remember that baking is a science. In science, accuracy counts. Precisely measuring ingredients makes a difference of how your recipes turned out. Accuracy is everything and could mean the difference between success and failure. So measure up with good quality measuring tools. You don't need a fancy or expensive one. Just simple, basic, and easy to use. Are you ready now for a short quiz? Prepare now your TLE notebook and your pen. Choose one local baking recipe or kakanin in your place. It can be in your province. For test 1, write the name of the local recipe and list down all the ingredients. After listing the ingredients, identify each ingredient if it is dry or liquid ingredient. Test 2. From your listed ingredients, choose one and write the steps on how to measure it accurately. And for test 3, if you were a baker, what you think is the importance of measuring ingredients accurately? You can send your answer until Friday through my Messenger or Gmail. I hope you learned something new in this video lesson. Keep safe and God bless.